and frustration or those other emotions they've gone through to help get them to where they are.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for San Antonio.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Smith is out there with Cole Aldridge. Then it's Crawford. Then it's Johnson. And it's Stevenson in at the point guard position.
And how good a playmaker has Tony Parker been? One of the best in recent history. The all-time leader in assists for the Spurs over his 14 years there. Just a crafty guy with the ball in his hand.
Left side, Leonard. Rebound by the Clippers.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
It's Parker with the drive. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Ball checked in for Lance Stevenson. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Parker. And the shot no good, a bit short.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Here's Aldridge. Paul passes to Crawford. Johnson, a wide open look. Drains it from 17 feet out. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And that one's good. Parker.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Parker with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Leonard's got the ball. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Aldridge. Nice D from Aldridge. Griffin with the steal. Crawford against Parker. It's tipped. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Rips down the breakaway slam. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Picked by Griffin. It's Crawford with the drive, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Clippers. Reddick comes in for Josh Smith. Ball against Parker. Duncan with the block. Outside Leonard. Back to Green. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Jordan inside. Duncan is there. Jordan can't get it to go. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Suns in Phoenix. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. Paul Pierce. On defense, the Clippers. They trail by 3. They double him with Jordan. Duncan kicks to Leonard. And he jams it with authority.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Redick with the bucket. Now Parker. 6 points for him. Duncan outside. Redick against Green. Duncan with the screen for Green. Parker outside. Knocks down the three ball. Parker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
To the middle, here's Aldridge, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
And Greg, you know, for Popovich being with the Spurs for so long, since 1996, Clark, he is actually the longest tenured coach in all of sports right now.
Amazing, Kevin, and he's done it through winning. I mean, the third fastest coach ever to get to 1,000 wins. You compare his numbers with any coach in any sport, and they stack up as Hall of Fame caliber.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Jordan. San Antonio's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Parker dishes to Leonard. They kick it out to Green. Back to Leonard. Puts up a three. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Knocks it loose. Leonard with the steal. Parker outside. He kicks it to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio. That'll do it for the first half.
Doc, how...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. One guy who's been getting it done is Danny Green.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the 5, down low. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And that one's good. Parker.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part. And you know what? Last season, Tim Duncan added another record to his growing resume. I mean, he passes Karl Malone as the all-time leader in double-doubles.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Griffin passes to Paul. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the dunkie. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster. Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Reddick dishes to Griffin. He was all alone on that one. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without him?
Parker kicks to Duncan. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
The shot by Pierce will not go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Pierce. Here's Jordan. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. And that one misses.
You know, a career high for DeAndre Jordan in free throw attempts a game, almost 6 a game. And a lot of those actually came from the Hacker-Jordan tactic.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Griffin. Smith comes in for Paul Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
As you said, Greg, Hacker-Jordan was in full effect last year. Not a great thing to watch, obviously, but a viable strategy given his career free throw percentage.
And what's funny about the Hacker-Jordan is that it usually works in his favor. Historically, when Jordan shoots over 10 free throws a game, his team almost always wins.
Just 5 on the clock. Aldridge, the pass to Green. The 19-foot shot. Parker's shot is off.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Smith dishes to Aldrich. Crawford, no one around him. Gets an open look and hits. Crawford's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Parker against Paul. Parker outside. No good. And the Clippers will come the other way. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's what we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
That's good. 18.